The calls we put on record this week are all resolved now. Some hit, some missed. Today we are not only showing the wins, we are showing the ones we should not brag about. First, SK Hynix. As of the August 6 close, our score was minus 27, leaning down. Let me show you why. Three things pulled the score down. Price below the 50-day average, falling momentum, and a death cross zone. All three pointed the same way. The secondary indicators agreed. Our SI was 40.6, below neutral, and trend strength was 34, a strong trend regime. Meaning once direction is set, it tends to hold. The result, 1,495,001 down to 1,422,000. A 4.9% drop. That one hit. The next session was the same. Score minus 30 as of August 7th. Same indicator mix. The August 10th close came in lower again. 2 in a row. That much we can be proud of. Now, the uncomfortable part. On August 4th, we scored Samsung Electronics the same way. Minus TAT. In the case behind, it was nearly identical to Hynix. Below the 50-day average, falling momentum, death cross zone. But the result went the other way. 240,000 to 246,000. Up 2.5%. A miss. The same case can split. Here is how we picked the KOSDAQ names. We scored all 52, then required an absolute score of 25 or more, alignment with a long-term trend, and turnover above 10 billion won. 5 names cleared all 3. On the August 11th close, 3 of those 5 hit. 60%. On the number alone, that sounds fine. But there is something we have to say here. That day, of the 52 KOSDAQ names we score, 34 rose. 65.4%. Picking at random would have been right 2 times out of 3. The returns make it clearer. Our 5 averaged 0.56%. All 52 averaged 1.2. We came in at half the market. So 3 out of 5 is nothing to brag about. Calling UPS in an up market is easy. Leaving that out and quoting only the hit rate is inflation. One more confession. Looking at just those 5, the trend slope sign matched the outcome exactly. All 3 winners positive, both losers negative. We thought we had found a new rule. So we tested it across all 52. 46.2%. Worse than a coin flip. A pattern built on 5 samples was just coincidence. One more reflection. On the intraday high, all 5 actually cleared the reference price. Simtech was up 7% at one point before reversing into the close. But our rule is the closing price, and we set that in advance. Switching to intraday highs after seeing the result would make it 5 for 5. That is inflation. And the fact that all 5 leaned bullish was itself a problem. It was the day after KOSDAQ jumped 7%, so every momentum indicator pointed up. From now on, when the market moves that hard, we will show that fact right next to the score. A word on the deep learning. The KOSAK app has a TensorFlow-based model in it. It takes 9 indicators across the last 32 bars and learns whether the next bar rises or falls. It runs on your phone, not on our server. But most of the time it does not move the score at all. The walk-forward sample has to be at least 150, and directional accuracy has to clear 54% before it counts for anything. It takes 58% to reach the maximum of 12 points. Below the bar, it is simply 0. Claiming deep learning is easy. Proving it helps is the part that takes work. You might ask why we publish any of this. Posting one big hit rate number looks better in the short run. But you have all seen how services that start that way end up. Recent record, 8 out of 13. We do not inflate the hit rate, and we do not delete the misses. On a day like this one, when we hit but the market did better, we say that too. This is not financial advice. The next calls go up on this channel the same way. Tell us in the comments which name you want to see.